This episode of The Real Crimes of Kurri Kurri is about gardening crimes of Kurri Kurri. Yes, gardeners do get charged with crimes and appear at the local court. So on this day in late February 2025, I'm here at my favourite local court at Kurri Kurri, where I observe one of my favourite crimes, gardening. In my opinion, this case starts off a little awkward. A woman appears who is a protected person in an AVO case. She is seeking the court to vary the AVO. But before we get into the details, the magistrate wants to know, where is the defendant? The defendant is a guy who is subject to the AVO. He moves forward from the gallery and stands next to the woman at the defendant's microphone. It's not the first time I've seen a protected person standing next to the person they are being protected from. It's the magistrate that quickly points out the legal issue, saying something like, stand over there, you are subject to a no contact AVO. Some AVOs allow contact, but this one doesn't. He moves away from her. The case proceeds, but is stood down for the prosecution to check on something. They both return back to the fairly empty gallery and sit next to each other. Yes, they have been sitting next to each other in the gallery while they're waiting to be called. Everyone seems to be making eyes at them now. Is he committing a crime in front of the magistrate by sitting next to her in the gallery? And is everyone in the courtroom now a witness to this AVO breach? They suddenly separate. The woman moves across to the other side of the gallery. Phew. Anyways, after everyone stops doing sort of side eyes, he is called back up because it turns out he's the gardener charged with the gardening crime. He pleads guilty to possessing two prohibited plants. One is 40 centimetres high and the other is about a metre high. The court hears he has been recently convicted of the same gardening crime. So now that he's back, the magistrate is claiming that he failed to learn from last time. The gardener says words like, I'll never do it again. As a specific deterrence, the gardener is convicted and given a community corrections order for 2 years. Wait, that's not the end, I've got questions. We hear the plants were seized by police on the 26th of January this year, that's Australia Day. It's now the end of February and the prosecution are seeking an order to destroy the plants. I'm sure you worked out what type of prohibited plants these are. They are the cannabis type. So my question is, have the police been looking after this guy's cannabis plants for the past couple of weeks? Does that mean the police have been putting on their gardening gloves and been watering these cannabis plants? Do they keep the guy's cannabis plants at the police station garden? The case may be over, but I've got a lot of questions about cannabis.